What's up? It's your boy Got him Coach 1914. We're back again with another main order delivery playthrough. So, main order 034, deliver all chiral microbes to F5E distribution center. So did a little bit of map recon before I hit record. It looks straightforward, but I imagine, man, we gotta be hitting some BTs along this route, man. This looks way too Um, but I would like to take a vehicle. I could see we probably can get down the mountain on the vehicle, but how this thing traverses through here, we probably have to go down. And let's just do a quick, route setup. Um, if we go from here, it's nice that it's at least showing us like where maybe some of the hazards are. Um, Yeah, but we'll go off the Chiral network, and yeah, we're already seeing it's gonna be some BT madness up in here, man. I can already tell. I gotta go right through BT, get through here. Um, is it avoidable? I mean, we'll see. We probably can skirt down near to this where that waterway is. Um, but I just have a feeling. I have a feeling we're gonna have some problems. So, so yeah, let's look at get this stuff on the vehicle. I mean, that stuff's heavy too. So there ain't no like dragging that around. Um, we had some weird BT last time that we couldn't kill. I was a little disturbed about. Um, I mean, we do have the rocket deal, and I thought we had some different grenades. Okay, so um let's let's get two of those. Um, let's have um let's get two, and let's get. But I forgot what I could use. Um, let's see what we got with that first. So we'll just get all this on our kit. Place some backpack, auto range. Yeah, let's head out.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Let me see what kind of weapons I have. I've got a shoddy gun. Um, there's not much weight with the floating carrier, but we'll see how this rocket box works. I haven't tried it yet. We're gonna see what's done, brother. I already know this ain't gonna go well. We already know it's going bad, but let's go. And hopefully I don't get caught up in a bunch of mess, man. Alright, where's the path? Wait. Like the Magellan is in the way. Or is it? Oh. Wait, which way is it? I mean, there is actually. We could skip all that. Really could. And we could actually go this way. We could go up through here and hoof it. Mountain climb. Um, I mean, I'm game. I'm game. Just skip all that in there. Here, let's pick all these up. Out of here. Get all these up. Pick that marker up. All right, so I'm thinking instead take Sam through here. Oh, might be able to skirt that little area. And then now we're looking at just trying to get through here, which is quite possible. Quite possible. And then we're skipping a bunch of beats. I don't think I'll be able to get the vehicle through that. So maybe we take the Vic up here, park, and then go for it. Let's try that. Let's try that. And I see we've got some monorail stuff up here too. But for some reason, a lot of that stuff's not showing up on the map for me. Like, monorail is right there. Like, I can see. Okay, let me hit my filter thing. And why am I not seeing? Vehicle. Custom. Hide all, show all. Monorail. There's some monorail. What am I seeing off in the? All right, we'll get this figured out. Can y'all see that? That's a monorail right there. Why am I know I'm not seeing things. It's right in front of me. Okay, well, we'll just have to get this figured out. Yeah, so I've decided to skip the BTs because for some reason I've been getting hammered, and I turned my follow goal off. There we go. We don't want that on there. All right, let's see how far up we can get. Knock this tree down. Oof. Yeah, there's a. Look at this. This is not on the map. And why? Weird, man. Why is that not on the map? So strange. But we'll come back. It looks like it's got some. It doesn't need much. Get back online now. I don't know what that's going to connect to. I don't see any other monorails. We'll get it figured out, man. We'll come back. Put that on the list. Things to deal with. Alright, so getting close to our drop-off point where we go from a gaff to a wicked over here. Ooh. Get a little tricky. Hope I don't lose my vehicle over here. Fuck. There you go. Buddy hop. There you go.
Fuck this.
Come on. There you go, Sam. A bit of a bunny hop. Alright, we got through. Alright. Let me park them back in the Chiral network. And, let's go ahead and just drop our floating carrier. We're doing pretty good. Then from the vehicle, get that on the floating carrier. And there it is. Dashed. Alright guys, walking. Alright, we're just gonna follow my route that I chose. We'll be sure to gotta come back and get the vehicle at some point. But yeah, I just chose to skip all the BT madness. It definitely would have taken a shorter route, but who knows, man? I'm on a O for I don't know on the BTs right now. So, but so far we're looking okay. I don't see any imminent danger. But once we get to the top of this ridge here, we'll go ahead and do another map recon. Let Sam rest it up a little bit. Looks like our boots are doing all right. Got enough power. I threw that solar power back on my back. I haven't quite gotten to a point yet. Like, we've gotten a few of those large battery packs that we can build out, but I haven't seen the justification yet for those. Now, we could see as we kind of trek through this mountain pass, you know, let's see how much power all this is going to take. But so far, I mean, we're holding steady, not losing a lot of power. Still in the blue. Alright, so we've gotten to one ridge. Let's do a little bit of a recon. Gotten to one ridge. Skipped all the BS down there. Let's see how things are getting a little tricky. We'll probably need to come up here and back over and down. So we'll do that, and then we can do... Oh yeah, we'll do another map recon once we get to Charlie. But let's go Charlie 6 through. Okay, that's Charlie 8. Alright, let's get it. Yeah, man, I look, they made the BTs pretty powerful in this game, man, so it might just be a little wiser to skip them. Now, if they threw BTs up on this snow stuff, man, that would be ouch. We'll see how this goes. Don't let me forget to recover my vehicle, man. Gotta maintain accountability of these things at all times, yo. Yeah. Alright, so far we're looking alright. No major obstacles to go through. We're hitting Charlie 6 checkpoint. We might do a slight check-in here at Charlie 6. A generator? Where'd I have a generator? I don't know. I think I had a few of them. Alright, so we're at Charlie 6. I didn't mean to take it through that sort of rot formation. But again, we're going to skip that. We're going to go just follow it north of the rot formation and then come back down and move over to Charlie 7. So far looking good. Boots are looking good. Health's looking good. BB's good. No major wind or anything like that. Just cold. Can handle that. No falling off the mountain or anything crazy. Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. That'd been tragic if we fell down that hill, brother. EP territory down there. Yeah, bitch. There. I was like, shit. Alright, keep going, Sam. Don't fall down that hill now. Alright, we're at Charlie 7. 35 meters out. I think we're looking good so far. That could have been tragic, so thankfully we pulled through that one okay. So Charlie 7, we're good. Charlie 8 straight ahead. And then that'll then be a beeline to where are we headed again? F5. Now guys, I'm seeing, and I don't know why this isn't popping up on the map, but I am definitely seeing these monorail lines as I'm walking, but they're not on the map. Strange. I don't know why I can't see them. But you got one there.
Fuck this.
You got another one back there, I think. So there's 3 monorail lines along this path to F4. So let's just keep that in mind. We did a good job building the roads out. I didn't record any of that. That's probably the most boring gameplay in the game. But I just love doing it. So I ended up building some roads out. Had a good time doing that. But, alright, so let's be careful. We got a pretty steep hill right there. Almost fell over one time. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so this isn't too challenging. Like I said, I almost saw us take a fall one time, which I think we're in a decent position now. See, like, even right here, like, that's prime for falling down. So I'm hitting both R2 and L2 just so that we're maintaining balance, just in case. And then now as we hit Charlie 8, we should be able to skirt all the way down to F4 with no issue. Tune the music. Be almost there. Alright. Okay, so I'm feeling good about this. Sam is cold, but it ain't too bad. Alright. So we hit Charlie 8. Oh. Careful about sliding down. Careful about the slide. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright guys, we've got the base in our sights. No major issues, no major obstacles. I'm sure if we went down into that like valley with all the BTs, we could have got through with the vehicle, but I like what we did here. I'd rather skirt around. Let me put a little sign here, man. Just in case somebody else decides to do it. You know what? When I kind of do those round and about routes, I'm gonna start throwing some signs along the way, just to help out my fellow people. My people. Yeah, see, monorail. See where we came from. Um, so hopefully there'll be a pretty quick monorail ride to the thing at some point. All right, let's just be cautious about path here. We're pretty well downhill. So I'm thinking we'll have a pretty decent path to the objective. There we go. Bad boy. There go another monorail. So that's what, 4 or 5 monorails? I say, yeah, let's get them online. Proud of myself. We got through without hitting up some BTs, I think. Not there yet, but we're getting really close. That was kind of old school Death Stranding there. The direct route isn't always the best route, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's take a look over here. Get a view of the scenery. Yeah, look at that. You see all those strands going up? Those are definitely BTs, man, waiting on some drama. And at some point I'm gonna go down there and clear them bad boys out, but not today. We're getting deliveries done today. Alright. I kept calling it F4, it's F5. So F5, 42 inhabitants. This is the big one. We definitely should have some sort of
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
okay, terrain traversal went up. But this should have like a private room and all that stuff in it.
Delivery terminal. Process your orders and requests.
Yeah, it does.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Thank you for having me. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Let's look at what we did first. So remember, we picked up the mission right here where the Magellan is, and kind of the direct route, which we probably could have took the vehicle, was down through this, you know, makeshift valley, um, which we kind of probably could have went straight through, but instead we went around and hooked it around because I saw the BT warnings there, and just any sort of straight path is going to have BT. But we hooked it around onto the snow. We almost had a fall right about here. Probably why that hazard sign is there. Um, but yeah, we were able to get through pretty decently. I put a little sign there as we went down, and boom, here we are. So I think that worked out well. Looks like we have some more facilities back here. Um, the lone commander is back over there, so we probably can skirt the mountain ridge and go see him a little bit easier. Because I don't think there's any sort of like landing spot for him, which is kind of weird. Um, okay. No, I like it, man. I like it. Let's get this knocked out. Get these guys on the Chiral network. And that'll be mission complete. How about that? See who the mystery person is.
Sam, hey there, buddy. Was
What's
hoping
up,
I
dude?
could see you. It's me. Don't act like you've forgotten. Well, you didn't think it was Igor, did you? Anyway, guess
Who's
you
this
better
guy?
process that cargo of yours.
It's been a while since I played the first one. It's all there, bud. No damage. That's good.
I don't even know how many times you've come to my rescue, Sam.
Sounds like a lot from back in the day.
All right, it's time for you to do you know what.
I'm with it. All right. Grand established. Victor Frank. That looks familiar. See the last one? Nice. Magellan followed me. Gotta go back and get the vehicle though. Okay, so I got another suit, but these suits aren't giving me anything special. All right, this is the Junji Ito. Suit designs 50 and making deliveries. Same stuff. Number of illustration by Junji. It has an anti-BT effect, making it easier. Oh, okay, okay. Anti-BT. I like that. No gun, just straight. Like it. Oh, the cargo catapult. Okay. Oh, cool. Cargo catapult. Nice.
You're a real lifesaver, you know?
Thanks, Victor. I tried.
Tar Lake out west of here. Yeah.
I saw the Tar
That's
Lake,
where the
yes.
settlement known as Lakeside Fort Knott used to be. Whole place got wiped clean off the map by a void out.
Uh-oh.
Since
Not
that
good.
day, the tar's been eating away at this facility. Some weirdness with the currents, or at least that's what folks are saying. But the stuff you just brought me, I might just be able to keep the
So
tar.
the tar is like a big issue in this game for sure.
I've shared some data with you as well. Feast your eyes on these grenade launcher and cargo catapult schematics, both new and improved designs.
I like it,
You'll
brother.
find they're a damn sight better than stuff you used to use back in the UCA. Recently, folks living here have been talking about this group of guys in red they saw creeping around. Got something to do with Higgs, more likely.
Everybody's on the Higgs now, man.
One more thing that's had us worried these days. But now that you're here, I think we can all finally take a breath. Before I forget, got a new suit design to give you as a gift. One favored by a prepper back in the UCAs, you may
Nice.
recall. Try it on for size, why don't you?
With it.
Well, the grenade launcher has been configured to fire MP shells. Human, mech, BT, doesn't matter. You can use it against all types of enemies. Now, the cargo catapult still does exactly what you'd expect. Lets you fling containers to the tops of mountains and whatnot. However, you can now also use catapults to launch certain throwable weapons as projectiles.
Interesting.
After launching a payload, you can use the catapult pod's integrated camera to tweak trajectory and aim for a specific point of impact. It's a way of attacking targets in hostile areas from a good, safe distance. Pretty cool,
Nice.
right? This stuff will come in handy, I'm sure.
I got an idea where I could use that.
It happened sometime after I arrived with one of the early expeditions. The giant BT showed up, made contact with the resident, and boom, void out. Same old story. Massive void outs happen in the UCA too, remember? Or maybe you don't. Chiral network coverage was somehow unaffected. But unfortunately, thousands of people were caught in the explosion. And you know, every time this happens, I can't help but think about Igor.
Yep.
Something like that.
Eyes in
I suspect
red.
it was a squad of ghost mechs myself. I heard about you shutting down that weapons factory, but arms and ammo are still finding their ways into the hands of bad guys, aren't they? So Higgs is still stirring up trouble behind the scenes, I presume. Word attempting
Higgs
to
is
develop
still out here,
methods
boy.
to help folks put a stop to
Enemy
his
number
activities.
one.
And the weapon data we shared with you is one of the products of our efforts. I tell you, a world where we don't need these damn things can't come soon enough. But on the bright side, we at least have some researchers who are based in Lakeside, Fort Knott, helping us out here. And if you're up for it, maybe
Got a
you
lot
can
of people
help us
out
with our
here.
work too.
All right, man, we're done. We're done with this
This is
conversation.
just how it went down back in the UCA. We think we were done for. Then the man who delivers shows up.
Yeah.
Truth is, you're the reason I volunteered for the advanced expedition. The reason I was able to keep going. I figured if I did, I might get a chance to see you again. That BB pod you're carrying is different than I remember. Doesn't have my brother's keepsake attached anymore either. But hey,
Oh, I remember this guy.
life's not just about things.
He had the rabbit foot.
Promise me you'll never forget Igor, Sam. He's gone, but he still feels so close, you know?
My bad, dog. Yeah, give me another rabbit foot. I'll make it
We
happen.
should probably talk about work. An order with your name on it just came in. A request from a guy not far from here who spends his days fishing in the tar. Come to think of it, I believe he's one of the precious few survivors of the Lakeside Fort Knott void out. It's filed under sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Take a gander, see what you think.
I shall.
I'll leave you to it. Keep on keeping on.
Gonna keep on, brother.
Fine work as always, Sam. Now come back to this ship and get some rest. Also, we've identified what may be a ghost mech outpost.
Ooh,
I'd like you on standby. Your next order might be a dangerous one.
I'm ready. Especially to hit him at range.
Well done.
All right, y'all. We got the order done. That was a fun one. And we'll get back after it when we do. All right.
Good.
Stay safe out there.